It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome, folks, to Berkeley in the home field of the California Golden Bears. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hearnstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff to get this season started. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here comes the handoff. No way to run up the middle. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on 3rd down brings up a 4th down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Moving to a bunch formation. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Cal's offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Tulane.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Green Wave. Too much speed for the defense.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. With the catch, it's Lewis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. They'll toss it to the back. He's swarmed by the defense. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. Touchdown, Tulane. This quarterback on fire today. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And it's Tulane on top right now, crew. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Picks up 9. Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if he can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, very precise. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Pick up of 2. 3rd down coming.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Cal's offense takes the field now.
Job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal. We had a short view of the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point is good. They cut it to 17 now, 24-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down for the offense.
First down and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Receiver hauls it in. Nobody in the neighborhood. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tight end makes the grab. Powering through the defender. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Looking to scramble. Oh, and they get him. The defense finally chasing him down for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down now after the sack. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. It's an option look. Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout, Tulane.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Golden Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. He shreds the tackle. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Brad down the middle. It's Boyd. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This is becoming a productive drive. A 1st down at the 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments of what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. Running back with the football. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's right. Finds room at the 30. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up with the defense. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? At the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Green Wave. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets him a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Breaks into open space. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Green Wave. They continue to roll up the score. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks free. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. Looks like the defense has